Here's a run through of the 20 ounce skinny glass tumbler with coloured gradients. So the first thing to do is get rid of the space saving layer, which is that top layer in the bottom right layer stack. So just turn that off or throw it away. If you haven't got the timeline on, you're going to need that, so let's go to Windows Timeline. The first thing you'll want to do perhaps is put your design on that, and to do that you see this step 1 layer here. Double click the smart object. Don't edit anything in that folder, then leave this one invisible, but double click it to add your design, and in here you place your tumbler design. You can either go place embedded, or if you've got it open somewhere else, copy and then paste it inside. Just do a quick edit just so this save comes up. Once you've added your design, close this and make sure you say yes here, then close this, make sure you say yes there, and then your design should be ready to go. Here's the scrubber that will go through the frames, so you can preview what it will look like. When you're ready to render, either click this icon and go render video. These are the default settings. Select your folder where you want to save it on your hard drive, give it a name, and then render. If you're on Mac, you might want to change this to QuickTime. But apart from that, you're good to go. Now, obviously you're going to want to change the color of the tumbler, so let's show you how to do that. Hit the tumbler folder, to the down arrow to expand it. In here you've got this layer here called color, and it's got a gradient overlay. If you double click the gradient overlay text, this pop-up will appear, and there's the current gradient. If you click it, you get to edit it. Now this is the color stop. If you highlight it by clicking it, you then get the option to change the color. Change that to whatever color you want. This controls where the gradient reaches up the side of the tumbler, so that if you push it higher up, it will go further up. If you want it to go even higher, you can just play around with these. There's a softer gradient that goes quite high, but I think this is how I had it originally. Anyway, cancel that and leave it as it was. The other thing you might want to do is to change the straw type, which is in this folder here. So click this arrow here, change from glass to plastic or steel. Here's your shadow if you want to turn that on or off. And here's the background, which you can swap out and put anything like in there. Now if you are putting in a new layer, something to be wary of, and that is, let's just do it now, file. Okay, once that's in, you might come across this issue here. If you're on this keyframe or any other keyframe, when you place embed or copy and paste your background in, it will always put that wherever your scrubber is. So just be sure that you get that new background in this area to the beginning, and that it extends by grabbing the edge. The end, see this black icon comes across, put that to the end so it then displays on every frame of the animation. And I think that's everything.